Hi, my name is Tegan Blust, and this is my pro football journey. I love playing football from a very young age with my brother and dad. We would always go out to the field and play together, but it's never something that I thought I'd want to do long term on an actual team until recently, my junior year of high school. I started playing it more professionally and competitively and realized I really love football and playing the game with my teammates. Once I realized I wanted to do football professionally, is when I started looking at the really good football colleges like FSU, USF, and like Penn State. Um, and I realized that a lot of the commits from there have started their whole life. So I did the camps to kind of catch up a little bit, get exposure, so I might be looked at in the same way. And that leads me to this video. I figured, you guys are a part of this just as much as I am, so why not film it and let you all come along with me to see the process of going through these camps, of all the training, and see what it's like trying to make it to the NFL. So the first drill we did was a medicine ball throw. This is to test pretty much um, hip power when blocking and hitting, because I play tight end. This drill was pretty easy. It wasn't too bad once I got the hang of it. So the next thing we did was a couple of footwork drills with the pads. This was pretty easy for me, um, but this is pretty important as a tight end because you're gonna have to have good footwork, especially if you're a bigger guy like I am. So this footwork drills were very important that I did well on. The next drill we did was to test your cutting ability. As a tight end, this is also very important because since we're not as fast as wide receivers, we have to be able to cut well. So the first few, we're just going around the circle, trying to stay as close to the circle as possible. And then this one, I believe, is when the coach blew the whistle. You had to stop as quick as possible and turn around. You see coach hyping me up, which was good. The next thing we did was the 5-10-5 drill. It's pretty self-explanatory, nothing much to really say about this. For that, we were able to run some actual routes with our position group. So I was grouped into the tight ends because I'm primarily a tight end. I was able to run a few simple routes. The routes were pretty easy, and I feel like I did pretty well. I didn't drop any catches in this one, which is really good, especially because I didn't have any gloves. But I feel like my cuts could have been a little less sloppy. But yeah, it was overall a really fun experience to be able to run routes on the FSU training field. So after that, we set up on the 5 yard line and we ran some routes into the end zone. That was really fun. It was simulating a for a second or a third and goal, which was pretty cool because it was just such a cool experience being able to run routes on the FSU practice facility field. I grew up watching FSU, so that was really cool for me to be able to see Coach Norvell too. That was really cool. But yeah, overall these routes were pretty easy. This one is a going around the defender. It's supposed to simulate and then finding the ball and making the catch. This one was a simple in route. That was pretty easy. Caught it nice. The last thing we did today was run one-on-ones. This was my first attempt. I pushed him thinking, I could get, but he was able to track me down pretty well. This second one, I was able to push off of him nicely and almost made the catch. He knocked it out of my hand. This one was a little bit frustrating. I misread the situation and I did the wrong route. I cut here, and if I had kept running, he would have hit me perfect. So after that, that was the last thing I did for the day. And then I took a picture with the Titans head coach. Chris Thompson. That was surreal because I've loved Chris Thompson since I was a little kid. I was able to take a picture with him, and that was just a really cool moment to be able to go and play football on the FSU practice field, as I've been a fan for as long as I can remember. Um, but yeah, so that's that. I think I have the Florida Gator prospect camp the 20th, and then the University of South Florida prospect camp 2 days after that. So I'll make sure to film that, make sure to get a video ready for you guys. But yeah, it was a really cool experience overall, and I'm excited to see how I do in the other two. Next video, I'll make sure to make it a little bit longer and get some better audio. I'm not gonna lie, both of my microphones broke right before I started shooting and right before I'm filming this. So yeah, I'll make sure to make those longer. Yeah, I might have one or two coming out before my next prospect camp, maybe. Still not sure yet 'cause it's only 7 days away. I'll probably train a bunch, but yeah. So if you guys want, like and subscribe, that would help me a bunch. If not, that's cool. I'm not pressuring you, but yeah, like I said, I'll probably make the football video a little bit longer next time. I might combine the UF camp and the USF camp into one video, just because they're 2 days away, which would make the video longer. But yeah, so yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in the next one.